Chapter 1 Introduction Personal Note. Between August the 7th, 2023 and August the 27th, 2023, I released a series of videographics about AI and ethical writing. However, I felt that this effort was not sufficient. The total duration of the videographics is 24 minutes, which is a good starting point for beginners and amateurs. Nevertheless, it falls short of meeting the needs of a broader audience. Consequently, I decided to write this book to provide a more comprehensive explanation of the subject matter. I know that even this book is not fully compatible in addressing the topic at hand, but it is an open discussion that welcomes anyone to join in. I genuinely appreciate those who choose to build upon this book, whether through critiquing it, expanding upon its ideas, or composing their own writings on the topics discussed here. Ultimately, my hope is that readers will find this material both enjoyable and informative, as I have found it to be a source of enjoyment and learning. 2023 Erbil KRG. Benefits. The book is current as of 2023, ensuring that readers receive the latest insights and information about the intersection of artificial intelligence and ethical writing. Readers will gain a deeper understanding of how artificial intelligence is impacting the field of writing, including its potential benefits and challenges. The book defines ethical writing and explains the importance of honesty, fairness, and originality in writing, which can help readers develop a strong ethical foundation in their writing practices. Readers can enhance their writing skills by learning about ethical writing principles and how to integrate them with AI tools effectively. This can lead to producing higher quality content. The book provides valuable guidelines on using AI for writing tasks, including grammar checking and title suggestion. Readers will learn how to harness AI's capabilities while avoiding common pitfalls. The importance of the matter. Artificial intelligence, AI, has been a driving force throughout all 2022, and up to now 2023. It seems likely that its popularity will continue to grow in the years to come. This reason alone is the basis of the matter's importance. Throughout the year, this force has been dominating the scientific and academic fields. As it continues to develop, it becomes harder to tell if papers/books are written by a real person or AI. There are many programs to detect AI written text, but they lack features and are average at best. Unfortunately, no detector can provide 100% accuracy yet. Due to the ongoing debate on AI writing, this book was a significant contribution in defining and setting down some fundamental principles that can help to clarify the matter. When this technology released its seeds into the soil of humanity, I was kind of shocked and afraid that the writing process would be destroyed. The fear became even more intense when other writers talked about the negative consequences of this technology. But now, I realize that this is just a technology, and like any other technology, it can be used ethically or unethically. In this book, I will address some of the misconceptions and challenges that the writing community faces in these changing times. Of course, it is impossible to pinpoint every possible situation and outcome stemming from this technology, but I will try my best to define and discuss the most important aspects. And if anyone disagrees or offers critiques, please feel free to extend this topic into the horizon. Defining ethical writing. Ethical writing is the process of writing that aims to be honest and fair, avoiding plagiarism, and not being motivated by fame or financial gain. That means no stealing, don't write to impress, don't write for money. The 3 red flags that every writer should avoid in their writing career are as follows. You should never steal any writings. It is fine to draw inspiration from others, but do not steal. You should never write to impress. You do not write to impress anyone but yourself. Of course, as writers, we love to receive attention for our writings and receive compliments, but we do not write for others. And as a writer, you should never write to impress anyone. Not your crush, not your family, not anyone. The last point is that you should never write for any financial gains or resources. You write because you love it, not because you are getting paid. Here, we are dealing with 2 complex words, ethical and writing. This topic alone can give rise to as many debates as the ends of times. However, let us establish some fundamentals. Basically, ethical means not being deceitful and evil. Writing is the action of putting down words. Thus, defining ethical writing goes like this. Write without faking it, and write with your own blood. Important reminders. Do not steal writings. Inspiration is fine, but do not plagiarize. Do not write to impress others. Write for yourself and your audience. Do not write for money or other commodities. Write because you have something to say. Never write something you hate. You will regret it later. Integrating ethical writing and AI. The ethics of AI writing have originated from the original writing ethics that unconsciously most writers follow. And the rules have not been changed in the modern age of artificial intelligence. We will follow the same guidelines as before. Now, the main task for us is to incorporate the original writing ethics into the modern age of AI. This task is quite easy. We just have to go back to the basics of ethical writing and borrow some notes from there. As I have mentioned in the previous topic, these simple ethics will become the backbone of future AI writing, and they will help us become better writers, and even better readers as well. This integration will bring many benefits to humanity. In the past, the workspace has been dull and boring, and the writing process was as well. However, if one uses this technology correctly, it can bring numerous benefits and success. I do not believe many people use this technology ethically, but this was the main motive behind writing the book, to bring awareness to the public about this technology. Harmful consequences of unethical writing. It is important to be aware of the damages that an unethical writing session can do to a person. There are many negative consequences that arise out of unethical behavior, and unethical writing as an unethical behavior can particularly damage an author the most and wreak havoc in the workplace, turning everything into a mess. Here, I will outline the most detrimental aspects of being an unethical writer. Reputational damage. Easily one of the most harmful consequences is a loss of self-esteem and the development of a negative reputation. Surely, no one wants to be perceived as a fake writer. Why one should fake it to make it? You can always learn and gain experience from it. I know that people cheat to get what they want the most, but this is not the ethical way. If everyone does that, it will create a world of dullness and pain. Lack of personal learning/growth. If you've ever asked someone to write something for you, there's a good chance you might not like the piece they produce. You may not always resonate with any writing that is done for you. This scenario is similar to having an artificial intelligence write for you. The result is often dull and not exactly what you wanted. The worst part is that you will not learn or acquire writing knowledge or skills by having someone else write it for you. The most valuable experience comes from self-learning and teaching yourself to write, learning from your mistakes, and developing your own unique style. Loss of creativity. Another negative result of using unethical writing methods is that your ability to be creative decreases. When you copy from others or use shortcuts like changing words around, you do not give yourself the chance to come up with your own ideas. It is like a muscle getting weaker when you don't use it, and the same happens to your creativity when you're not honest in your writing. Real creativity comes from trying to make something new and important, not from just repeating what others have said. If you keep doing unethical writing, you will not be able to grow your own creativity and show what you can really come up with. Conclusion. In the fast-changing world of 2023, three important things are coming together: artificial intelligence, writing with integrity, and expressing our creativity. These are like meeting points that are really important for writers, artists, and everyone in our society. AI is changing how industries work, and it is crucial to make sure it follows good rules. Just like how writers should be honest and fair, AI should also be guided by the same principles. It is like making sure AI does things right so it helps us in a positive way. Doing the opposite, which is unethical writing, has bad consequences. It can harm your reputation and make you lose your creativity. It is like a caution sign telling us that copying and pretending are not worth it. We need to bring together good values and new technology. AI can be a helpful tool, not a replacement for humans. It can free us up to do more creative and meaningful things. At the same time, we need to stick to honest writing principles. Chapter 2: AI and Writing Introduction. This part of the book is all about how AI and writing work together. We will look at all the different things that AI can do for writers, people who create content, and how it changes how we share things. At the same time, we will also look closely at the problems this can bring. We will talk about things like making sure things are new and different, keeping the human touch, and what happens when we use content that AI creates. For writers, using artificial intelligence is like having a helpful tool. It saves time by suggesting improvements and finding mistakes. AI also helps when you are stuck by giving you new ideas or different ways to say things. However, just like any tool, Our eye has its own limits. Sometimes it does not understand everything perfectly. So it is important for writers to keep their own special way of writing. In this chapter, we will also discuss the potential and the pitfalls of said technology. Just like any new technology, it can bring many opportunities and debates. Therefore, it is important to consider every aspect of it. AI and writing. When we talk about AI and writing, we are basically discussing how computers and machines can help us with writing tasks. Imagine having a super smart friend who can suggest ideas, fix mistakes, and even come up with whole sentences. Do not forget, AI stands for artificial intelligence. It is like teaching computers to think and learn like humans. And when it comes to writing, AI can do some really cool stuff. It can analyze lots of text to understand patterns, figure out what's important, and even generate new content. This is especially important for writers. AI can be a valuable tool. It can help save time by suggesting improvements and catching errors. It can also help generate ideas when you are stuck or give you options for how to say something. But, of course, like any tool, it has its limits. AI might not always understand the context perfectly, and it is important for writers to keep their own unique voice. So, the relationship between AI and writing is like a collaboration. Humans bring creativity and emotion, while AI brings speed and analysis. Together, they can create something tremendous. The potential and the pitfalls. When we look at the partnership between AI and writing, we find a world full of possibilities as well as challenges. It is two-sided, one shiny and exciting, and the other more complex. It is dark if we use it incorrectly. But ethically, it is just a matter of complexity. The potential. AI has the power to revolutionize how we approach writing tasks. Imagine being able to instantly translate text into different languages, or having a virtual assistant that can help you brainstorm ideas. AI can analyze huge amounts of data quickly, helping writers/researchers find relevant information faster. It can also personalize content for readers, making the reading experience more engaging and tailored to individual interests. Moreover, AI can aid accessibility by converting text into speech for people with visual impairments, or generating text summaries for those who need quick overviews. This potential for efficiency and customization opens up new horizons for communication and information sharing. The pitfalls. While the possibilities are exciting, there are also challenges that come with AI and writing. One major concern is the potential loss of human touch and authenticity. AI can generate content that is grammatically correct and coherent, but it might lack the emotional depth and personal connection that human writing carries. This could lead to a sea of standardized, robotic content that lacks the heart and soul of genuine creativity. Another pitfall is the risk of misinformation and biased content. AI systems learn from the data they are fed, and if that data is flawed or biased, it can lead to inaccurate or prejudiced content generation. This raises questions about the reliability of information produced by AI and the need for human oversight to ensure accuracy and fairness. In essence, exploring the potential of AI in writing requires us to tread carefully, considering both the advantages it offers and the potential downsides it brings. Balancing innovation with ethical considerations and human values will determine whether AI truly becomes a boon for the writing landscape or introduces unintended challenges. Conclusion. The interaction between AI and writing presents a dynamic partnership with significant promise and complexity. AI offers writers valuable assistance by suggesting improvements, generating ideas, and enhancing efficiency. It brings speed, analysis, and customization to the writing process, offering benefits like instant translation, data analysis, and accessibility enhancements. However, this collaboration is not without its challenges. The potential for AI to replace human touch and authenticity in writing raises concerns about emotionally resonant content. Moreover, the risk of misinformation and bias looms large, as AI systems can inadvertently generate flawed or prejudiced content based on flawed training data. Striking a balance between harnessing AI's potential and addressing its pitfalls is crucial. Ethical considerations, human oversight, and the preservation of creativity are essential aspects of this delicate equilibrium. By thoughtfully navigating these waters, we can shape a future where AI complements human writing, fostering innovation, while upholding the integrity of meaningful communication. Chapter 3: Dos and Don'ts of AI Writing. Introduction. Although AI helps with making writing more creative, efficient, and accurate, but it is important to be careful when using AI. This section talks about the things you should do and should not do when using AI in writing. It is a guide to help you use AI in a smart way and avoid problems. This is the most important part of the book, as it leads to the fundamentals of ethical writing. It is really funny to think that one can use AI without any precautions. Of course, that is impossible. You can see many public posts about how to write a full book in a day with AI. This is nonsense. AI, just like any technology, has its own ways of doing things and ways of being used. So much so it is really important to use it wisely and cautiously. Of course, we cannot list every possible do's and don'ts. It is mostly subjective, but we will try to point out the most important ones. The DOS. These are the fundamentals. Fixing mistakes. Let AI be your helpful assistant in finding spelling and grammar errors that you might miss while reviewing your work. Offering suggestions. Use AI to get ideas on how to make your writing better. It can suggest better words, sentence structures, and give you new thoughts to add. Making things clear. Use AI to make sure your writing is easy to understand. It can suggest ways to organize your ideas so that your readers can follow them easily. Fact-checking. Employ AI to check facts in your writing quickly. It can go through lots of information to make sure what you're saying is accurate. Translations. If you're writing in different languages, AI can assist by translating your text. This way, you can connect with more people around the world. The don'ts for content generation. Avoid using AI to completely write your content. While it can help with ideas and suggestions, relying solely on AI can lead to impersonal and robotic writing that lacks human emotion. Plagiarism and misleading content. Never use AI to plagiarize or create misleading content. It is important to maintain your integrity and ensure that your work is original and truthful. Replacing human judgment. AI should not replace your own judgment as a writer. While it can provide suggestions, the final decisions about your writing style and content should come from you. Ignoring context. Do not rely solely on AI's understanding of context. It might not always grasp the nuance of your writing, thus leading to inaccuracies or misinterpretations. Overlooking ethical concerns. Be cautious about the ethical implications of using AI in your writing. Ensure that the content generated aligns with ethical standards and respects copyright and privacy. Conclusion. Embracing the possibilities of AI in writing comes with a set of clear guidelines. You cannot just generate content without any rules. This is not what we want. And let us be clear, no one really wants content that has been generated without any human touch. Therefore, what we need is leverage. By leveraging AI for tasks like grammar checking, suggestion assistance, clarity enhancement, efficient fact-checking, and language translation. Writers can elevate the quality and reach of their work. However, it is equally crucial to tread cautiously and avoid over-reliance on AI. A balanced approach that preserves human judgment, creativity, and ethical considerations is required, and it will ensure that AI becomes a powerful ally in the writing process, without compromising the authenticity and integrity that only a human can provide. With these dos and don'ts in mind, writers can navigate the landscape of AI writing to create impactful and meaningful content without unethical behaviors. Chapter 4: AI for Grammar Checking. Introduction. Language in itself is a powerful tool, but getting it right can be tough. Fortunately, in 2023, artificial intelligence is here to help. AI has made significant progress in understanding human language, and now it can help us rectify grammar mistakes and enhance our writing for the better. In this chapter, we will dive into the world of AI-driven grammar checking. We will explore various free AI programs that utilize AI's capabilities to analyze and enhance written text. Through practical demonstrations, we will showcase how AI can quickly become an invaluable companion for writers aiming to refine their work. By the end of this chapter, you will gain insights into AI's potential in improving grammar and develop a clearer understanding of how these tools can enhance the quality of written communication. But in the end, it is you who can decide on the final matters, because no technology can function without its flaws, and AI is not flawless, at least for now. Free programs. Grammarly, one of the most popular checking tools out there. Grammarly employs AI to detect grammar, spelling, punctuation, and style errors. It also suggests vocabulary enhancements and offers real-time feedback as you write. ProWritingGate. This tool not only checks grammar and spelling, but also provides insights on writing style, overused words, readability, and more. Its AI-driven analysis aims to make your writing more polished and engaging. Hemingway Editor. Focused on improving readability and style. Hemingway Editor highlights complex sentences, excessive adverbs, and other readability issues. It helps writers create clear and concise content. Google Bard. Google Bard can be used as a grammar checking tool, but it is not as comprehensive as other grammar. Google Bard is still under development, and it is not always able to identify all grammar errors. However, it can be a helpful tool for spotting basic grammar mistakes, and it can also provide suggestions for how to improve your writing. Demonstration in Chat: 1. Frame your text. Begin by framing your text or sentence that you want to check for grammar errors. For example, I enjoys reading books. 2. Chat: Go to the OpenAI platform where you can interact with chat. Type in your text as if you are initiating a conversation with the AI. 3. Request grammar check. Ask chat something like, "Could you help me correct the sentence, I enjoys reading books?" The AI will respond with suggestions to improve the sentence. 4. Review suggestions. Carefully read the AI's response, which will likely include corrections and rephrasing suggestions. Pay attention to the explanations the AI provides for the suggested changes. 5. Apply suggestions. Revise your original sentence based on the AI's suggestions. For example, you might change the sentence to, "I enjoy reading books." 6. Engage again if needed. If you have more sentences to check, continue the conversation with chat. Ask for assistance with other sentences by following a similar process. 7. Save or use the revised text. Once you have incorporated the AI's suggestions, you can save the revised text or use it in your writing. 8. Proofread. Even after AI assistance, it is always a good practice to proofread your text manually. Double-check for any lingering errors or improvements that can be made. Conclusion. Summing up, we have observed that AI-powered grammar checking is not merely convenient, but rather a significant stride toward enhanced communication. AI supports us in enhancing writing, comprehending grammar, and expressing ideas with clarity. However, it is important to bear in mind that AI does not substitute for human input. Proofreading and thorough assessment remain important to ensure that our writing is accurate and impactful. As technology continues to reshape our communication methods, the adoption of AI tools for grammar checking offers a pathway to elevate the quality and effectiveness of our written expression as we progress. But that should not let you become fully dependent on them. In the end, one should always strive to learn and adapt from their mistakes, and not become overly dependent on any assessments. While seeking help is acceptable, one should avoid over-reliance on anything that might hinder the ability to learn the material. Chapter 5: AI and Title Suggestion Introduction. Using AI for title suggestion means using programs to assist in creating attention-grabbing titles for content, such as articles, blog posts, and videos, or in helping you shape your titles if you are not sure what to add. If you have paragraphs of text and are not quite sure how to organize them correctly, AI comes in handy here, as it can suggest the most closely related titles to the paragraphs, without violating any ethical rules. However, the most important part is that after the process is finished, you should evaluate the results and determine if they meet your needs or not. If one is not cautious, using this technology for title suggestions might lead to unfavorable outcomes. Nobody wants AI to include anything inappropriate or offensive. It's crucial to remain vigilant and verify whether the AI has added anything unrelated to the text. This caution becomes even more relevant when working for someone who expects quality content. You would not want to appear unreliable or provide unprofessional information. Therefore, it is essential to maintain focus, especially in these evolving times. How to use AI for title suggestion. Pick your content first. Choose what you want to create a title for, be it an article, blog post, or video. AI works best when it knows what you're talking about. Feed the AI. Give the AI some information about your content. Think of it as sharing your ideas with AI. You can provide keywords, a summary, or even a short description. Title suggestion. Now, the AI gets to work. It suggests different title options based on what it learned from your content. Choose the perfect title. Look at the AI's title suggestions. Pick the one that resonates with you and captures the essence of your content. Tweak and tune sometimes. The AI's suggestions might need a little polish. You can adjust the chosen title to make it even better, adding your personal touch. Final decision. Once you have got your title, try it out. Test how well it works by sharing it with friends or colleagues. If it attracts attention and interest, you have nailed it. Demonstration. To illustrate the practical application of AI in suggesting titles, let us consider an example conversation with chat. In this scenario, we will simulate a content creator seeking a catchy title for a blog post about healthy lifestyle tips. The user engages with chat to explore title options. User: hello, I am writing a blog post that covers various aspects of maintaining a healthy lifestyle. I need a compelling title to grab the reader's attention. Can you help? Chat: of course, I would be delighted to assist. Could you provide me with a few key points or ideas you will be discussing in the blog post? This will help me generate a title that accurately represents the content. User: sure. I will be covering topics like balanced diet, exercise routines, mental well-being, and the importance of sleep. Chat: thank you for sharing those details. Based on the topics you have mentioned, how about this title? Harmonizing health, nurturing body and mind through balanced living. This title encapsulates the idea of balance across various lifestyle components, which aligns with your content. If you are seeking a more specific focus, feel free to share additional insights, and I can refine the suggestion further. Now, the final decision is up to us. If we like the title, then we can take it. If not, then we can always ask for improvements and other suggestions. Consult a human using tools like chat that are powered by AI can be really handy for coming up with title ideas. They can help you a lot, but there are times when talking to a real person can be even better and give you more detailed results. Making titles is a creative job, and it is not just about getting the main idea of what you are writing. There are small things that artificial intelligence might not understand completely. Sometimes, the AI just cannot grasp what is happening. A real person has emotions that can decide whether or not your text is worth it, or if it is what you have wanted. Personal note: there have been times when I have felt better after consulting a real person for my writing, rather than an emotionless AI. This is because when a person reviews your work, you can observe their genuine emotional response. It provides you with a signal to improve your text. Therefore, it is always important to let a human review your work later. Conclusion: the use of AI for title suggestion involves employing intelligent computer programs to assist in generating captivating titles for various content types, such as articles, blog posts, and videos. These AI tools read and comprehend content, then propose appealing titles. To utilize AI effectively for title creation, follow these steps. While AI is valuable for title creation, there are times when consulting a human can yield better results due to their emotional understanding and creative nuances. AI might not fully grasp contextual intricacies that humans inherently comprehend. This is evident when the AI struggles to understand complex situations, unlike a person who can emotionally connect and assess the text's quality. In personal experience, consulting a real person for writing is more reassuring than relying solely on emotionless AI. Human reviewers provide genuine emotional responses that signal areas for text improvement. Chapter 6: Important Reminders. 1. Embrace ethical writing. Ethical writing forms the foundation of your content's credibility. Utilize AI as a tool to enhance your writing, not to compromise its authenticity. Respect the boundaries of plagiarism, misinformation, and manipulation. Uphold the values of honesty, accuracy, and transparency in your creative pursuits. 2. Balance human plus AI. While AI can offer remarkable assistance, remember that human insight is irreplaceable. Infuse your unique perspective, creativity, and emotional connection into your writing. Use AI-generated suggestions as a starting point, refining them with your own judgment to create a harmonious blend of technology and humanity. 3. Avoid plagiarism and misrepresentation. AI is a powerful aid, but it should never be used to replicate the work of others. Respect copyright and intellectual property rights. Do not succumb to the temptation of misleading or deceptive content generation. Maintain your ethical responsibility by creating original and truthful content. 4. Continuously develop your skills. AI evolves, and so should you. Use AI as a learning tool to enhance your writing skills. As AI improves grammar and spelling, focus on refining your unique writing style, voice, and narrative techniques. Embrace lifelong learning and growth to stay ahead in an ever-changing landscape. 5. Quality, not quantity. Quantity should never compromise the quality of your content. While AI can speed up certain processes, do not rush through your work. Take the time to craft thoughtful, well-structured pieces that resonate with your audience on a meaningful level. 6. Prioritize critical thinking. As AI augments your capabilities, do not relinquish your critical thinking skills. Evaluate AI-generated suggestions with discernment, considering the context, relevance, and appropriateness. Always be the ultimate judge of what aligns with your content's goals. 7. Collaboration. Collaboration between human creators and AI can yield exceptional results. Engage in a symbiotic relationship with AI, where its efficiency complements your creative vision. Embrace open-minded collaboration and explore new possibilities that arise from this synergy. 8. Stay ethically responsible. As technology advances, ethical considerations become even more essential. Stay informed about AI's capabilities and limitations. Act responsibly by adhering to ethical guidelines, respecting privacy, and maintaining a strong moral compass in your AI-assisted writing journey. Glossary AI Artificial Intelligence. The simulation of human intelligence processes by machines, especially computer systems. It encompasses tasks like learning, reasoning, problem-solving, and decision-making. AI-generated suggestions, titles, content, or ideas generated by artificial intelligence systems based on input data or prompts. Attribution. Giving credit to the original source or author when using their work, ideas, or content in one's own creations. Content creation. The process of generating written, visual, or multimedia material intended for consumption by an audience. Context. The circumstances, conditions, or setting in which something exists or occurs. It provides the framework for understanding and interpreting information. Creative nuances. Subtle and unique elements that contribute to the originality, creativity, and distinctiveness of content. Critical thinking. The ability to objectively analyze, evaluate, and synthesize information to form well-reasoned judgments and make informed decisions. Engagement. The degree of audience interaction, interest, and involvement with content, often measured through metrics like likes, comments, and shares. Ethical writing. Writing that upholds honesty, fairness, and originality, and avoids plagiarism, manipulation, and deception. It focuses on maintaining integrity and ethical values in content creation. Evolving times. Refers to the dynamic and changing nature of technology, society, and culture. Which require adaptability and openness to new developments. Grammarly, an AI-powered writing assistant that identifies and corrects grammar, spelling, and punctuation errors, while also offering style and clarity suggestions. Google Bard, a tool, potentially under development, for grammar checking and suggesting improvements in writing. Hemingway Editor, an application that helps writers improve the readability and clarity of their writing by highlighting complex sentences, excessive adverbs, and other readability issues. Human judgment. The ability of humans to assess, evaluate, and make decisions based on their understanding, context, and values. It involves personal interpretation and insight. Human review. The process of seeking feedback and assessment from individuals to evaluate the quality, effectiveness, and appropriateness of content. Human touch. The emotional, personal, and creative aspects that make content relatable, unique, and engaging. It is the distinctiveness that human writers bring to their work. Intellectual property. Creations of the mind, such as inventions, literary and artistic works, designs, symbols, names, and images used in commerce. Keyword. A specific word or phrase that summarizes the main theme or topic of a piece of content. It helps in optimizing content for search engines. Moral compass. One's internal sense of right and wrong, guiding ethical decision-making and behavior. Misinformation. False or inaccurate information that is spread, often unintentionally, leading to the dissemination of incorrect facts. Plagiarism. The act of using someone else's work, ideas, or content without proper attribution or permission, and presenting it as one's own. Privacy. The right of individuals to control their personal information and data, and to limit its access, use, and distribution by others. Proofreading. The process of carefully reviewing and correcting text for errors in grammar, spelling, punctuation, and formatting before publishing or sharing. ProWritingGate, a tool that provides grammar and spelling checks, along with suggestions to improve writing style, readability, and engagement. Symbiotic relationship, a mutually beneficial relationship where two entities interact and support each other for shared advantages. Synergy, the interaction or cooperation of two or more elements resulting in a combined effect greater than the sum of their individual effects. Title, a concise phrase that summarizes the main topic or theme of a piece of content and captures readers' attention. Keyword, a specific word or phrase that summarizes the main theme or topic of a piece of content. It helps in optimizing content for search engines. Proofreading, the process of carefully reviewing and correcting text for errors in grammar, spelling, punctuation, and formatting before publishing or sharing. ProWritingGate, a tool that provides grammar and spelling checks, along with suggestions to improve writing style, readability, and engagement.